smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. Where's the money? I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. Where's the money?
Yo, what is going on, family? What is the deal? All right, if you in here, just let me know that y'all can hear me, man, by dropping something in the chat. Drop your name in the chat. Let me know how my audio was sounding and everything. Hope everybody is well today. We gonna actually talk about once again this making money online thing and dealing with pyramid scams and schemes, and I'm gonna give you my insight on it. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to get in. Give me some activity in the comment section, man. Let me know that y'all can hear me good. All right. Let me see. Can y'all hear me? Okay. All right. I guess so. All right. So, with that being said, I'm grateful for y'all coming in. Y'all know December, man. It's been a celebratory month. You know what I'm saying, for me to say the least. So, we start this thing off by saying, once again, I'm grateful for hitting that 10K and being able to provide value to y'all. So if y'all share any of the content, you already know, share, like, subscribe, click the notification bell, just so you know whenever I'm going live. If it is your first time here on this channel, I'm normally talking about business credit, making money online, generational wealth, and things like that. But we come in here, man. I know people going through a lot, man, and I've been getting asked a few questions. You know what I'm saying? Some things I have talked about before, but hopefully I can make this swift and to the point of breaking down, so you can you know what I'm saying, you can pick up what I'm putting down. What's up, Brittany Lux in there moderating? I appreciate you. Queen Tanisha. All right. Peace. What's going on? So the first thing I want to say before I even get into this, as always, look, man, I'm not your fiduciary. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a mentor. I'm really a brother just like you, and plant some seeds of information as things come to me. You know what I'm saying? I break it down to you and give you my insight and my perspective of that. So with that being said, take what resonates and leave what don't behind. You feel me? Before we get started, I want to say, man, one of the most important things about jumping out here and doing anything in life is going to really come down to your mindset and your perspective on things. All right. So I once heard somebody say, he who controls the paradigm is God. So just take that statement and understand the principle of what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come up with that, but it just made me think when I heard that, to say the least. So let's get in. Let's get in to this right here really quick. All right. Hopefully y'all can see me and everything on here. Okay. So right here, all right. This is, because I wanted to talk about pyramid scams. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about that. But first thing first, I want to talk about this. I had to simplify this the best way possible, because it could be some different layers and boards of directors and different things in between there. But we gonna simplify this thing very simple here. You know what I'm saying? One, at the top, we got a business owner. All right. None of the business owner, you might have managers and supervisors and something like that. But on the bottom is employees. All right. So the employees, we know that the employees are the driving force. They the ones that are hands on the operation when it comes to running the business. Now, what I would like to say that when it comes to this, for me, each point is pivotal in any system. But when we get to talking about pyramid scams and schemes and things of that nature, we have to understand that a lot of times we've been working in a lot of pyramids and may or may have not realized that. For those of you who may be, tired of your job or trying to figure out a way to get off, or you came to the conclusion where you realize as soon as that business owner is put in a position to where they don't want to do that business anymore, or, something like what's going on right now is going on when they have to shut it down and it's out of their control. Well, guess what? That's going to put the person on the bottom really, out of luck. You know what I mean? So, how can, what can you do to put yourself in a position to be in control of your situation? Now, if you have an essential job and you're doing something that you love, that's completely fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying this is all about perspective. All right. So, if you're looking at it in those terms, okay, here's another, this is just my opinion. Here's another one is a food pyramid. We were taught, back in the day about, vital stuff that we're supposed to be eating or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, a lot of foods that, we get on and we get addicted to is what? Not good for us, cancerous, and all types of other stuff. But I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just saying it's just a lot of things that we were taught and instilled with that, we didn't really question as a child. At least I didn't. I just was taught one way, and then I, you just walk with it. You know what I'm saying? You just walk with it, And so, and then what is this right here? All right. Those are pyramids, But when I see these right here, for me, I see structure. All right. I see structure. Now it may just so happen that the way that these structures are built, the focus is going to be heavily concentrated at the top right here. So yeah, that is a powerful section right here to be at the top of the pyramid. It is. All right. It is. And let me go back over here before I get into these next slides real quick. So when you dealing with that, that's just a quick little brief of what I'm looking at. So when I'm thinking about a pyramid, me personally, I'm thinking about structure. All right, because pyramids are some of the most powerful structures that we have in the world. All right, and especially when it comes to focus and energy. But you know what? That energy can't be focused if there ain't no good foundation to build off of. So before I dive off the deep end, I'm making this video one because I think I made a video talking about epic trading. And, I've done SUSU videos and people were asking me questions about SUSUs really recently. And I kind of left those videos where they were. But I understand right now everybody's at a point in time where they just trying to get it. All right. So I'm gonna have to give you the perspective on this stuff, and maybe this could help somebody out. All right. Somebody can see an opportunity and another person can see it as trash. So it's gonna come down to your perspective. It's gonna come down to your hustle. It's gonna come down to your mindset. Now, when you're dealing with anything online, all right, there's or anything in general, you're gonna be dealing with people who are moral. You're gonna deal with people who are immoral. All right, and you're gonna deal with some things that are gonna be platforms based around business, and others are not based around business. All right, so if you are looking for something, you're not looking to share information with people. You're not looking to put your face online. You're not looking to even when it comes to marketing and advertising, all businesses need it regardless of what you're doing. But if you're trying to go in these lanes like epic trading, if you're trying to go in these lanes dealing with SUSU, if you're trying to go in any of these lanes, all right, and you're not good with people, bro, find you a product or service that's in alignment with you and find you one to sell, okay? Find you a good product or service if it's not for you, okay? But I'm telling you right now, it don't matter what you do, people are going to have to know about your product or service, and you're going to have to find some type of way to drive traffic to them, okay? And if you feel like these other ways aren't in alignment with you, then you need to figure something else out, I'm saying just straight up and down. They ain't it ain't no good and bad because one person was struggling, homeless, seen an opportunity and then made it, is very wealthy and successful, and somebody else has all the time in the world but didn't take the time, to do anything. And these are ways that you can actually make money from your phone. All right. So people be in different points in their life, different chapters, and everything ain't for everybody. So, when it comes to pyramid scams and pyramid schemes, I personally, when I started realizing this matrix we was living in is a business when it comes to United States over here. All right. When I realized that it's a business, it changed my perspective. All right. And most business structures, the most successful ones are a pyramid because it's just structure. You know what I'm saying? If you picking up what I'm putting down. All right. So for me, that's all it is. And a lot of people, when they get presented with something, you're presented with options in life, and you may think that it's a choice. Okay, prime example, there may be two specific administrations running to be the head or the president of something, and everybody, gets a vote. All right, and they say, hey, you got to pick either A or you gonna pick B. Okay, and when it comes down to somebody who really understands the power of having a choice, they say, I don't want now one of them, man. I'm choosing W. You know what I'm saying? Just because they have the ability to think for themselves. All right. So I know I'm getting long-winded, but, I had to break down my insight and my perspective on, hey, a pyramid is simply nothing but structure. And, depending on how you look at it, from your perspective, it may be bad. From your perspective, it may be good. You know what I mean? Because, everybody want to get to the top of the mountain and so on and so forth. But are you willing to set the foundation and lay the groundwork you need to do to get there? That's a great question to ask yourself. Now, I say all that to say this, all right? I'm going to run through this thing one more time for you all right? So, all right, if you have any questions on multi-level marketing, network marketing, and specifically what I'm talking about right now, this ain't nan one of them. I done broke that down before. All right, I'm about to talk about this SUSU aspect, and I'm going to try to run through it real quick because people was asking questions. I know people out there hurting for money and different things like that. All right. So when it comes to this perspective, you know what I'm saying? This is not a business. If you're looking for a business, find you something like Epic Trading or something like that you can start with a business, refer people, sign up with a business, do marketing, advertising under your business or something like that. This right here is more of a group economics, you know what I'm saying, that really provided the structure for most of the stuff we got going on now. The big difference is if you're in something like an easy 1-up, a 25 1-up, or any of those things like that, you have to have some type of product, and they give you a digital product to download most of the time. So, just like if you buying courses, you buying intellectual information, that's how that's how they make their money. Then that's a legitimate product or service. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want to do any of these things, you also can help people, teach people, create your own product or service or course or information that people get in tune with, and you can make money that way too. So let's talk about this real quick. All right. Let's talk about this real quick. Let me switch back over here. All right. Let's talk. Let's run through this because I know I didn't cover this before, but we're gonna go ahead and do this real quick. What's happening from oil field in Odessa? All right, peace. Robbie D, what's going on? Peace. Look, check this out. This stuff was popping, you know what I'm saying, months ago. Everybody was blowing up, stuff like that. But people have been asking me questions lately, and I think it's just that time of year, Christmas. Everybody trying to figure some things out. Let me tell you, like I tell you once before. Everything work and don't work, okay? Because it's gonna be based upon the people that's in it and that's doing it. You feel what I'm saying? So, with that being said, if you are not somebody who knows a lot of people, likes sharing information with people, is just okay with being online, okay with talking to your church members, don't do this. Don't do any of this. If you somebody who just want to put your money somewhere and get it coming back to you and so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying? what you need to do is find something that you could have invested in. You feel me? And learn about that. Learn about stocks. Learn about dividends. Learn about putting your money into some real estate. Letting your money work for you. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal, to let your money work for you. So don't do any of that. Don't do any of this if you're not willing to share information. You feel me? So let's just get that out the air. You know what I'm saying? You can leave off the video if this is not what's for you. But for the people who was asking me questions, you know what I'm saying, beforehand, let's go ahead and address some of this stuff right now. All right. Family, friends, and share group economics, SUSU. Like I said, I'm going to kind of speed through this stuff really quick because I've talked about this stuff before. I'm just going to answer some of the questions and concerns that people may be having on it. All right. So on a typical modern day one, this is how this stuff is set up. All right. Everybody, if you over here when you went to high school, some people's schools is different, but for the most part, you had a freshman, a sophomore, junior, and a senior, right? The senior on the way out the door. The junior, you know what I'm saying? They right under the senior, sophomore, freshman, so on and so forth. All right. So this is one of the ones that was going on. Now there's different levels. You can start with $1 if you wanted to, but most of them start with $25. This specific one I made these slides for started at $500. All right. So when you come into the mix of this gifting group and community, you know what I'm saying, you would gift $500. But remember, that's the freshman gifting to the senior. The senior is getting his senior gifts, his graduation gift. They getting out, you know what I'm saying? They getting out the door. The freshman got to pay their dues. And when you, gift they dues, all right? Because like I said, it's not a business, all right? But anywho, week one, the freshman come in, you know what I'm saying? And then they gift to the senior. Week two, all right, this if it's moving accordingly, the freshman becomes a sophomore. And what did the sophomore have to do? The sophomore got to invite two more people to the school. They got to invite 2 freshmen. So now that's week 2 for the sophomore. Week 1, all right, that's that they bringing the freshmen back in there. All right, then week 3, all right, the 2 new sophomores, they each got to bring 2 new freshmen. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like everybody's coming in and duplicating that process. All right. And then on week 4, if everything goes smoothly and accordingly, the freshman that came in on week 1 becomes the senior and ends up with what? $4,000. You say, what? I'm trying to do the math, man. How did this stuff work? All right, cool. Now I'm going to give you a quick little visual rundown on here. All right. So boom, this is what the whole layout looks like all together. Okay, now look, as I'm saying, the freshmen is all the new peoples. All right, on the outside. I made this right here so y'all can see it, and I put the names. But the freshmen is all the people on the outside. All right, and the sophomore invites these 2 freshmen. But if you just go on up the board, you realize that the junior had invited the 2 sophomores. So it just keeps duplicating this process. The part that people get confused on is the split. But I'm gonna break that down for you right quick. And sometimes it's helpful to see a name on it. So look at this. All right, Beyonce invited Kelly and Michelle. Jeff invited Vivian and Phil. All right. You can see Jada's in the middle. She invited Will and August. Will invited Beyonce and Jeff. All right. So the same thing at the bottom. And I'm covering this fast. I made a video on it. I'll put a link in the description and while I'm going a little bit slower for you all. Okay. And I'm going to show you an easier way. But pretty much, since Jada is the senior on this particular board, all of these freshmen, all right, they came in and they gifted the senior, the senior graduation gift. You know what I'm saying? Boom, all of them gifted. Now that equals the $4,000. So, and the part that people may not really get is the split and what happens to Jada. So, what happens to Jada is she done, she out, she graduated. You know what I'm saying? And what happens is if I take away Jada, all right, now Will is going to become a senior, but he's going to be on his own board. And August is going to become a senior. He's going to be on the board. So literally you would just, cover up Jada and look at the top and the bottom. Those become 2 separate boards. All right. That's that simple. Put your hand, cover up Jada, and the other people, now they're making up 2 different boards. Here, I'm gonna show you right now. All right, you can see You know, Will invited Jeff and Beyonce. All right. Jeff invited Vivian and Phil, and Beyonce invited Michelle and Kelly. But if we go back, you can see Will invited Beyonce and Jeff. Beyonce invited Kelly and Michelle. But Jeff invited Vivian and Phil. You feel what I'm saying? So you can see it's the same structure, and it's the same thing on this side. All right. So the board just actually, it just split. So because two seniors have to be on, you know what I'm saying, on two different boards. That's just the way that it has to flow as far as the math is concerned. And then what happens is the people on the outside duplicate the same process. And when you right here, you about to graduate, all these freshmen coming in, and boom. All right. And that's how that circulates. Okay. Now what can happen, and I think I gave a better illustration of doing it with the lines here, you know, but pretty much what happens, Jada's gone. She off the board, all right? But the key thing is, you know, if she wanted to come back in, it depends on the board. Boom, you know what I'm saying? She can come back in as a freshman on somebody else's board. Now, before I go to this next thing, I'm gonna come back real quick and talk to y'all real quick on the screen. Now look, that type of stuff ain't for everybody. I get it. You know what I'm saying? And there's platforms you can start for $2,500, so on and so forth. I'm about to show you the layout of the digital one. That's much more simpler. And, you know, I'll link the other video so y'all could check that out if y'all want to. But the main questions I've been getting is, how do I start one? Okay, and here's the real thing. Here's the real deal about this. All right, when you starting something like this here, all right, these are the people, all right, you can call them the admins, the coordinators, the administrators, or whatever. And what happened is, let me go back. Let me just go back for reference. I'm gonna go back so I can show y'all the real deal about how these work. All right, and I'm not saying nothing good or bad. You just need to understand, you know, if you getting into it, what's what. All right, so let me go back real quick. All right, so Pete. All right, here's how it works. You know what I'm saying? You like, well, who did Jada give to? You know what I'm saying? And here's the truth of the matter. To start the board, you just got to put your name in the middle, okay? So that means this is what most likely would happen with most boards and how most boards start off. Jada may say she the founder, the creator, the administrator, whatever you want, the coordinator. Jada puts her name here. Will puts they put Will here. They put August here. Then they put Jeff, Beyonce. They fill up all these spots right here. And these people, you know, maybe they just started it off in the community, all right? Because everything got to start somewhere. And these are the people that are coming in, all right? And on the freshmen, those are the people that are gifting. So if you're looking to start a community, honestly, you know, y'all can work it out however y'all gonna work it out. I'm not the all be all, and I'm not starting no community. I'm just showing you how to do it real quick, all right? It's as simple as putting your names in this board, and then y'all gonna have to bring people to the community so it can keep sharing and growing, and so on and so forth. Now, however they work it about recycling, if the people got to come back in, is whatever. But I'm telling you how I start. Those people are just gonna be the ones, the founders of the community that's gonna have to get people to come in, and that's where you gotta know the type of people that you are dealing with. When it comes to this type of stuff, because it works and it can be very successful. But you know, when you're dealing with our people, all right, let me just be straight up and down. We dealing with our people sometimes, you know what I'm saying? People don't see eye to eye. So you gotta be making sure that you're dealing with the right type of people and everything like that. Because if you ain't got people coming in, like I say about driving traffic, and that goes with anything that you doing, it's not gonna work if you not bringing people in. Now, don't expect to put your $25 and try to get $200 your $100, and trying to get $800 your $500, try to get $4,000, and you just sat there and you ain't bringing nobody in. Don't get into this stuff, okay? Unless you one of them ones. You feel what I'm saying? So I know what it's like. You feel me? And so with that being said, you know, I've seen people with nothing come in and, you know, share with people in various different ways and win. And it's the same thing with any of these other platforms. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, y'all, You know what I mean? This is old stuff, but I'm only talking about this because people been hitting me up about it lately. You feel what I'm saying? And this is one on a digital platform called Your Eternal Seed. All right, you can see I was doing this stuff back then, and the way this board works is pretty much is very similar. The you know, as I was saying before, the bottom row will be the freshman. Oh, I didn't even say my screen. Hold up. My bad, y'all. So this is Your Eternal Seed, all right? And this is a digital platform, a little bit easy to read, but the principle is still all the same, family. All right. So when you coming in as a freshman, all right, you're gonna be on this bottom row, and you know this board is $25, and the freshman gives the senior, all right, because the senior graduating and getting on up out of there, all right, because they didn't pay their dues already. Now the thing about this platform that's cool, it's easy to follow, it's easy to see, and you know you can contact people. It's all digital, and so you can see people in blue, they invited 2 people or more. All right, the people in green invited 1 people, and the people in black didn't invite nobody. So if you done paid your $25 to get in, and you ain't invite nobody, your board will be slow to move. Now the key thing to know about this is whoever invited you. All right, that's what boards you're gonna get on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking kind of fast because I've talked about this stuff several times before. And I was like, man, I didn't want to make this long, but I just want to give y'all a breakdown of where you can go. What the one that I like is Your Eternal Seed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to do it or don't do it. And if you want to get some insight how to start it, you know, I just broke that down for you real quick. And pretty much what I like about the detail about this is, depending on if you're on the left side of the board or the right side of the board, this board will split and let you move up into your next position. You know, regardless of what the other side is doing. But in order for you to know where you're gonna be placed, all right, this is gonna be key. I'm too smart to be broke, right? I came in under this person right here. All right. And with that being said, every time they on the board, I'm a fill this board up in a position that's under them somewhere. All right. And the most trouble people have is when they got family members, friends, and stuff like that, and they trying to figure out, how do I follow them or how do I stay with them? Okay. Because the board splits, and that part could be tricky. But I have broke this down as far as this board so you can see pretty much what happened. You know what I'm saying? So I know if I'm coming in as a freshman, all right, then my inviter got to be somewhere on this board, all right, particularly. And the easiest way to stay right under people is, you can see right here, I'm too smart to be broke, and I came in under this person. However, by the time I got on this board, these slots were already filled. So that means I came in right under Mecca 357. All right, so Too Smart to Be Broke me and Hot KC2 is going to follow Mecca 357. This one right here, Patricia Hubbard and One Divine Wealth, is going to follow Danny Love. Mecca 357 and Danny Love is going to follow this one right here, Team Muchali. And Team Muchali is going to end up in this senior position. Once again, I drew this line down the middle to show you, after that senior person gets all of their gift, you know what I'm saying, then just put your hand over their name, and now the left and the right board, all right, are 2 different boards, and they're each trying to fill up freshman positions on a new board, all right. It's very simple concept. You can rewind this video after I'm done, slow it down, or look at the other videos where I talk about this stuff at, okay. So here's going to be a better breakdown right here, as I was saying, all right. These arrows show you who you follow on the way to getting to this senior position, all right. Now, here's what the board looks like. Like I showed you, boom, and here's what the board looks like after the split. Once again, senior, junior, sophomore, and this, you know, boom. Now it's 8 positions. So if you look at this board to the left, I can only show you the left side because that's the side that I was on. All right. So I was a freshman. The board got filled. Now I'm a sophomore. Now we need 8 people on that left side of the board. The board has split. All right. The board has split. All right. And with that being said, you know, you can see when these people come, these people are going to be connected to me. So when you do land on this board, all right, say you land on a board, you know, and you want somebody to follow you on your eternal seed, do not invite people on the board that you want to follow you while you're in the freshman position. The key, you see how I'm in the sophomore position, or somebody's in the sophomore position, or somebody's in the sophomore position, or somebody's in the sophomore position. When you get in the sophomore position, make sure to tell whoever you want to follow you to click in one of the two positions under you. That way they can follow you. As you can see what I'm saying, if you go back up here, you can see that I came in under Mecca 357, me and Hot KC2. And so that means, you know, when Mecca 357 moves up, we're right under that person. And the same thing goes on for all of these sides and all of these levels. All right. So when Mecca 357 gets to the top, guess in the senior position, guess who's in junior position? Too Smart to Be Broken, Hot KC2. And these cycles keep going on until you get gifted out. And then if you want to jump back in, you have to jump on another board, but your inviter has to be on the board. Now, let me get off of this real quick. And I said I was going to run through this fast, and I really meant that. So with that being said, family, look, because some of y'all messaging me and stuff like that, you got to, if you going to do anything online, all right, it's going to require some hustle. It's going to require you knowing some people. It's going to require you know how to drive traffic. So if you're not one of them people that's cut out for being online, talking to people, or just affiliated with a lot of people, you know, then it's not going to work for you, all right? But for the people who have know people, got the gift of gab, don't mind sharing people, don't mind being online, don't mind doing group economics, don't mind helping each other out, don't mind doing that stuff, it can be very, very, very successful, because a lot of people do it. The wealthy people do it, and they do it in amounts that you think be crazy. $10,000, $20,000, $40,000. All right. You know, people, they do it with land and all type of other stuff. Okay. So this, I'm speaking so passionate about it because I done shared it, been down the road, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's like, I know how our people think over, you know, for the most part. And it's very, very simple. However, if you're not able to do something like this, find you a product, a service, or find you a skill set that you can make money from without having to recruit people, because recruiting or sharing information with people is a skill set. All right. When you go out and learn about stocks, that's a skill set. You could be at the house in your drawers. And when you learn how to do forex, you can be at the house in your drawers. When you online, you know what I'm saying, it's so many things that you can do that you can do without actually having a deal with people. But for most of us, we're gonna have to interact and provide some type of product or service with people. So, like I said before, when you talk about pyramid scams, schemes, and making money, it's going to depend on you and your mindset, because, you know, like I showed you before, all right. When you talking to me, that's a pyramid scam. You know what I'm saying? When you talking to me, you know, that's a pyramid scam. You know, when you looking at that, okay. When you talking to me about food, all right, that's something that we've been taught that's a pyramid scam. So all of these things that's out here, you know, they work and they don't work. To be honest with you, they work and they don't work, because it's going to depend on the people that's putting the work in. So, you know, if you want to get out here and circulate some currency and you want to do some group economics, you know what you're getting into. Know the work that you're going to have to put in now. Unless you just one of them ones. Unless you you set your foundation already. Because there's people out here, guess what? They're doing something very similar, and they're doing it with cryptocurrencies. All right, Bitcoin hit over 20,000, 22,000. Imagine inviting people to a group economics platform, and you've been doing it for the past 2, 3, 4 years. All right, you've been dealing with Bitcoin when Bitcoin was 2, 3, 4,000. You know what I'm saying? And now, guess what? Bitcoin over 20,000, but people sleep. All right, people, they doing it with Ethereum. All right, they doing it with Tron. They doing it with all kind of stuff. Now the structure of it, you know, it may vary. But it's money to be made out here. It's money to be circulated out here. It's people that got rich overnight out here. You know what I mean? So it's really all up to you. Once again, I'm not starting no groups or nothing like that. I'm not telling you to go out there and do this. I'm actually telling you, if you ain't one of them ones, don't do it. All right? If you're going to stick your money in something and not put in effort, then don't do it. I don't know what to tell you. All right? But that goes for anything that you do, especially when you're dealing online. I don't care if you clipping toenails, cutting grass, cutting hair. All right, whatever it is you're doing, somebody will have to know about the product or service or anything that you're dealing with. So you have to find a way to drive traffic to whatever that is. If you're dealing with consumers and you don't have a skill set, we can go out and make money or without anybody. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, we we can open up the line, open up the chat. I know it's a few of y'all in here. Lebo, what's going on, family? Lebo in the building. Everything he's saying is right, but do your own due diligence. You already know, Queen Z. I'm trying to see how nobody no dream. You know what I mean? Because I know, I've took the time to build out a platform where I'm able to send a message to people. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna just be straightforward and up and down, because I know I can invite people in and get people in. The problem is people may not understand what it may take for them to make it work for them. You feel what I'm saying? So, and that comes down to anything, you know what I mean? So I'm not trying to scare anybody, but this ain't just for SUSUs. This is for anything that you dealing with. All right. So, and I'm speaking passionately because, I know this stuff works. I done seen it. You know what I mean? I done seen it. But it's a lot of other various ways, you know what I mean? You could be a truck driver. You know what I'm saying? You could be somebody starting your own business. You could be a mobile notary, all right? You could be, you could be wholesaling houses. You could be dealing with real estate. You could be doing all types of stuff, man. I see people that have millions of views, talking about anything you can think of. Talking about basketball. They talking about the reality TV shows. They talking about what's going on in the hip hop world. They talking about what's going on politically. They talking about so many things, and people don't realize how easy it is. Let me not say easy, how simple it is to build up a platform online and start popping. You know what I'm saying? You could be talking about something that you love. You could be talking about gossip. It could be anything. All right. It's a lot of people blowing up, just from doing what they do. So whatever it is, man, I want y'all to be great. You feel what I'm saying? Lock in, start you a business, man. You know what I mean? Go to Grain. If you got your iPhone, man, and see if you want to, see if Grain will pull you for a quick line of credit, $200, $300, $400, $500 to $1,000 or something, man. You know what I'm saying? Money line or something, man. Go tap in, man. See if you can use that, to get you a little change to start you up and do something, Use money to make money. So when it came to that SUSU group economics, I believe if you're dealing with the right people and you know what I'm saying, you're dealing with the right type of system and you know what you're getting into, make you through a cycle, man, and put that money into something. You know what I mean? But yeah, who all in the chat, man? You know what I'm saying? Cause I know I'm kind of hype tonight. But like I was saying before, like, man, I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna share more things other than this that you can do to make money online. And I'm really big on cryptocurrencies, so y'all make sure check out coinmarketcap.com. Stay on tune for decentralized financing. Stay tuned to see more ways that you can actually get a loan on your cryptocurrency, so you can go out buy you a house, a car, and everything else that that you want to do and live your life with. Business credit. I'm gonna have more coming on that. Matter of fact, the business credit course is $49.97 till at the end of December 31st. So if you want to get more insight on that, you can lock in that way. The one-on-one consultations is in the link below as well. You feel me? But just know, man, with anything, anything you want to do, it's a lane for you to be in. But now ain't the time to be playing. And once again, I'm talking about this stuff because people been hitting me up about it. And you know, when we're dealing with this realm of circulating money right now, a lot of people in a bad position, so they wondering what can I do. And sometimes it takes being uncomfortable and getting in doing unorthodox things to go out here and make some money. You know what I'm saying? You know, you feel me? Queen Z says she's still here, man. Y'all go check out This Is Easy TV. You know, go lock in with the queen over there. All right, appreciate you. But yeah, man. But that's all I really got to say on that, man. I really enjoy coming on here and chopping it up with y'all. I'm gonna have to figure out a better time or something, man. It seems like ever since I've been doing this setup like this, I ain't been getting that many people in here. But it's all good. Y'all make sure to share, like, subscribe, you know, if that's what you choose to do, you know. And I'll stay on here for about 5 more minutes, man, if y'all want to run it with me. You know what I'm saying? If not, you know, I'll pull up the curtains. But nah, man, it's been a good day, man. I was actually on the markets earlier today, and I caught some of that Bitcoin and that XRP. You know what I mean? I don't know what it's at right now, but I did catch some of that early this morning. So one thing y'all know, not all the time, but when you see Bitcoin making a big push, y'all pay attention to those other currencies too, because they more likely to move too. The decentralized finance coins. You know what I mean? So I know even when we dealing with Ethereum and all that, because I remember when Ethereum like $200, you know, and it got up to like 600, 5 something. And it's a lot of things out there like that. A lot of opportunities. Stay locked in, man. But I do my best to provide y'all with some information, plant some seeds that can help y'all out. You know, I hope this helps somebody. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, scare nobody, but look, get out here and create you some content, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's about, man. You gotta you gotta get out here, you know. I'm saying, I see so many kids out here, you know what I'm saying, lost and don't know what to do. You know, they know how to dance. They got, you know, all type of stuff. You can blow up on TikTok. All right? You can blow up on TikTok, you know, by dancing and all kind of crazy stuff, man. So it's out here, man. It's internet. It's a powerful tool. It's a powerful tool. So, you know, if y'all got some kids at the house, I know some kids still getting homeschooled. I mean, I say kids, even though I'll be 31 this month, if you 17, 18, 19, 20, fam, you can make money just playing the game on the computer and just live streaming and talking about it with people. It's so many ways to make some money, man. We just got to lock in, you know. I was looking at free money. I mean, I first started looking at free money, how do I get money? And then I start taking these surveys. Sir, you taking a survey, getting $1, $2. They're asking you all these questions, learning about CPA marking and all this. What I didn't realize is all that stuff is doing is collecting data, man. All they're doing is collecting data. You know what I mean? They give you $1 or $2 because once they understand you, they know how to market to you. They know what demographic you fall in. They know what things you most likely to do. What you most likely to buy. You know, they know what you Google searching. They know what you YouTube searching. They know what you done Googled on, you know, and you be on Facebook and you see something in your Amazon. Like, you know, they keep track of all this stuff. Everything you watch and do. That's why data and content so powerful. All right. That's why they pay people money to make videos on YouTube. So people can run ads on those people's channels, but guess what? They keeping track of the data and content. They know the demographics of who on my channel or who on somebody else's channel. But that's why it don't matter what it is you talking about. It's a way to present it to people, man. And sometimes I just get so passionate about this stuff. Yeah, man. I hope, you know, I ain't hope because I already know I done help some people, man. But you know, take what resonate, leave what don't, man. But it's money to be out here. Y'all stay abundant. You know, y'all be great. Y'all make sure to let me know what type of videos y'all want me to make. If it's something that y'all want me to go check out, I'll go check it out so I can bring it here to the family. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Look, but you just got to keep that mindset, baby. I'm abundant. You know what I mean? You know, too smart to be broke. You did that? you know, with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you, Brittany Lux. I appreciate you, Tanisha. I appreciate you, Robbie D, Lebo, Queen Z. You know, I'm out, and I see y'all next time. I got some trade lines that y'all can approve for $5,000, $10,000, man. But, you know, until that next video, I'ma see y'all. All right, but share, like, subscribe. Hey, business credit course till December 31st, $49.97.
I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. Where's the money? I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. Where's the money? I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. Where's the money?
Peace, peace, peace to the family.
I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be